Well, I can't say I remember exactly the moment that I was first exposed to Mickey Mouse, but my mom, for most of my life, tried to embarrass me by trotting out pictures that she took or that someone took of me in her lap wearing mouse ears when I was 1 year old. And I still have those pictures, but that's my first sort of pseudo memory. Most of the time I had to, once I got into the game business, I kind of kept my Disney and Mickey love hidden. It was my secret love, you know? So a lot of the stuff that I can now display proudly and wear proudly and show off and talk about with you guys is it's been in storage for a while, let's be frank, okay? And my wife was thrilled that I was able to get some of the big figs out of the house and out of storage and put them someplace where they'd do some good. I mean, I had kind of a Disney childhood. One of the first movies I ever saw was The Shaggy Dog, and when it first came out, and Sunday nights watching the Disneyland show, and then later on the Wonderful World of Color. I mean, Disney was a part of what we did every weekend, so it was pretty much an ongoing part of my life all along. Well, my interest in Mickey and in Disney stuff as an adult is really kind of an offshoot of my general interest in animation. I've been an animation freak all my life. Every kid, wakes up on Saturday morning, just, oh boy, there's a new cartoon on, I got to see it. And I just kind of never grew out of that. And so by the time I was in high school, I was just a film freak. I mean, I was going to movies literally 7 days a week and reading every book I could find in the library about movies and continuing to watch all those Saturday morning cartoons, and all my friends thought I was crazy. And so it was just kind of natural to fall into loving Warner Brothers cartoons and the Fleischer Paramounts, and how do you live life as an animation freak without loving Disney? So it was just kind of an ongoing thing all my life. Working for Disney is unbelievable. The first day I walked onto the studio lot, forget the studio lot, just walking around Glendale, which is kind of this where the Imagineering and consumer products and interactive stuff is. It's like it's really strange. I mean, it's unlike any place else I've ever worked. You feel like you're part of something where all of these people are like marching in lockstep towards a goal. It sounds all cult-like, and I don't mean it that way. I mean, it's really cool. You don't get that feeling of being part of something bigger than yourself. And certainly in the game business, where the whole business is, 30 years old. Wow, and I've been a part of it for 26. That's pretty terrifying. Um, but anyway, we're so young, you don't often get that feeling of, continuity with the past. And I came back from that trip and talked to my tiny little team at that time. There were like a dozen of us. And I just said, wow, we could end up being part of something really big and really cool and really special. And, you know, you get this feeling as you walk around Disney that there are Disney people. There are folks who like thrive in this environment of history and continuity and all these movies and theme park rides, and I mean, and there are people who are probably not Disney people, and they probably don't do as well. Luckily, so far, knock on wood, I think I'm a Disney guy, so I'm loving it, and I've loved it from day one.